in the last chapter of the Book of Unwritten Tales.
What do you mean, apes? Humans were made 8,000 years ago by an invisible wizard.
Right, and you rule the planet.
Planet?
And so it continues. Look at the artifact.
Doesn't matter whether the artifact of divine fate is in it or not. Everybody wants this little wooden casket. But first of all, I have to get on with freeing Wilbur.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
All right. Magic circle?
The chieftain claims that that's a powerful magic circle. I'd better keep my hands off all this mage junk. Our graduate mage is the man for that stuff.
Well, what would happen if we stepped inside? We can't. Okay. Well, that is good then. Wooden board. Is this what we need?
What's that? A board and a note.
I think the hooded one just had a look at it too.
Ah. It says, a 1784 board from Chateau What's-Its-Name. Can't be.
Suspicious.
Yeah.
And how? You don't usually get anything gratis around here.
Maybe it's a trap.
Or maybe the hooded guy is
Something's telling
helping
me
us.
I ought to be careful and had better get moving.
I bet that hooded dude left this here.
A board that was built into a chateau in 1784? I think it's a bit suspicious that exactly this board should be lying around here.
You are right, Nate. For once, you are actually observant. There's a basket.
Wool and knitting stuff. Strange. I'd have expected more chopped off heads and bloodied battle axes. Stuff like that.
Come on, Nate. Me and you together, we can get past this prejudice we have against orcs. Orc chieftains can be into knitting and crochet as well. All right? Not all orcs are the same. We've got to get that through our heads. Broken mirror? It doesn't say that, but it looks broken. Or
That's
maybe
one of
just
those
dirty.
magic mirrors that don't make me look fantastic.
Oh. Maybe it's just a normal mirror.
I love reflective surfaces. And what looks back at me from them.
So you're narcissistic as well as all your other faults, are you? Oh, there's two mirrors. There's this one peering down and then this big one that your feet are reflected in. I thought someone was standing behind that thing for a second. A skeleton? Look at the skull. Looks like it has an arrowhead in it.
There are a load of skulls hung up around here.
Or something.
This one's got a hole in it. Well, one more than the others.
Okay.
A stone arrowhead has gone through the skull. I'll take that with me.
That's probably a good idea. We might need that for the deduced archery contest that is most likely going to happen. We can't look at it anymore. Helmets?
By Tutatis. Helmets. A whole load of them.
But not as good as yours.
An impressive collection, but it can't help me anymore.
Okay. Are we done in this tent? It seems that is the case. Let's talk one more time to Wilbur and see if he has anything to say about us finding the board. And then we'll leave.
I ought to free him as soon as possible.
Okay.
I can't leave him hanging.
Very ha, Nate. You're as bad with jokes as me. Guess we are brothers in arms after all. Also, Ivo's quite bad at it. I think I have something you may be interested in, little termites. There we go. In a roundabout way, we get there finally.
Whatever board.
A 1784 Chateau Latif? Oh, that's beauty, mate.
I know, right?
Woohoo! That's it. The bouquet. The earthy scent. Oh, you primitive apes couldn't appreciate something like this, but connoisseurs would do anything for such a choice morsel.
Like hollow out a wooden dwarf?
Save me the wood gourmet routine and hollow out the dwarf, will you?
We'll do it. We could, of course, have taken out the orcs and freed the gnome for you.
Oh, what?
What?
But that was just too complicated for your mammalian brain. Come on, lads.
Wait, let's
Take
do
us
that.
to the dwarf, King Kong.
You're such a...
Shut up! I've got everything under control.
Damn it. We could have gotten them to take over the orc camp, apparently.
Looks like a few dozen termites have been munching into the wood here.
Well, apparently it's too late to go back and do that. I don't think it was actually an option. It's just
Hey, boys.
a joke
work
in
to
the
do.
game.
Okay, men, let's go. Attack!
That ought to reduce the weight considerably.
You
Hep,
think?
hep, hep.
Enjoy your chateau whatever. Let's see if we can throw this thing now.
If the termites have done their job properly, the trunk should be about right for me now.
Hopefully. Hopefully Mazaz
Hello?
doesn't want to throw it
I'm
again
ready
after.
for my second attempt.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
We're ready.
Well, you should be. Prepare to be impressed. It doesn't look hollowed out, but
Very impressive.
that looks about the same as what
It's
she threw.
cheated.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No matter. My attempt went further.
We'll measure it.
Maybe hers did. I think it did. Hers did go a little bit further.
Amazing.
What?
12 foot and 6 toes. The humans won.
Or maybe not.
What? You must have measured incorrectly the first time, old man.
No.
Silence! I'm the referee in this contest, and my word is final. The human won by 6 toes.
Woohoo!
The next contest is a test of skill.
You were pretty good, too. For a woman.
Come on, Nate. No need for that type of misogyny.
Well, you just need a bit of luck.
And a bit of termite friends, right? Right. Can we thank them? No, we can't. Apologize for that little beep earlier. Forgot to mute my phone before we started recording here. It's taken care of now, though.
Ah, dream distance. Hopefully Mazaz and the chieftain won't take a closer look at the thing until I'm a long, long way off.
Hopefully. But even so, they probably couldn't prove that you did it. I mean, they were watching the whole time after all, right? Yep, looks like archery. Do we get a bow? Or do we have to build it? That would be the way of things, wouldn't it?
She's really upset. She thinks I cheated, but the socks can't lie.
Well, you did cheat. The important thing is she doesn't know you cheated and can't really prove it. So you're lucky there.
Hello, sunshine.
Buzz off. Or do you want to give up?
Nope, not me.
You know what? You two would be a cute couple. I think that I ship Mazaz and Nate here. One true pairing. Mazaz and Nate. So, we have to shoot an arrow, right?
I think I've got a vague idea of what the next competition might be.
It's the test of skill. Archery.
Ooh, how does that work then?
You have to shoot an arrow into target from back here.
Oh, really?
Out of the way, windbag. No one's gonna rescue you this time.
Well, we
I
don't
never
expect to be
miss.
rescued. We will do this on our own merits.
10
Good shot.
points for Mazaz. It's your turn, human.
Okay.
I haven't got a bow.
A warrior without bow? I suggest you get yourself one.
Well, you knew
And
that
while
we
you're
had
at it,
a sword
an
was
arrow,
all.
A keen eye and a steady hand.
We don't have any of those
And
things.
earplugs.
Especially the steady hand. Alright, can we... Oh, the merchant's gone. So we can't buy a bow from the merchant.
Mazaz hits the bullseye every time. If I don't come up with something fast, the best I can do is get a draw.
So, what is the deal with the tilting of the things? Is he really that bad? He has to be horrible if the ricochet has to get the arrow in the target, right? Looks like there's nothing really new in here. Maybe Wilbur can give us some advice. Looks like Nate's willing to talk to him now.
I had to free him as
Oh.
soon as possible. I can't.
Never mind. Just wants to make punny jokes. Okay. What is this? Yeah, that's the target. There's an axe. Could we just throw the axe? Maybe we have to leave the camp now. Where did the merchant go? Where did the hooded guy go, for that matter? I think he's an ally and we just don't know who he is. Oh, they're both back here. We did not see you guys pass. Maybe you just don't want to be near the contest. Well, let's talk to the merchant and see if he has a bow for sale. I don't think we have any money,
Good
but...
day.
Nate, please.
How do?
Stop bleeding at the guy. Why are you allowed into this camp?
So how is it that you can just stroll into this camp and I had to get all this junk together first?
Huh?
What did he say? What did he say?
I'm a merchant. Merchants are neutral.
And that hooded character?
I've no idea who that is. The chief seems to know him. Arrived here just before you. And he's been creeping around the camp ever since.
Pretty suspicious.
Not only that, the fellow also presented me a few very strange offers.
Like for a
Don't
board?
like the sound of that. Maybe he's an agent of the Archwitch.
I don't think he is.
I don't care either way. I'm heading south tomorrow. Maybe people down there still have gold in their pockets.
Maybe you should just go back and play World of Business Craft with your buddy again.
Have you got a bow and maybe some target-seeking arrows by any chance?
Ooh, that'd be
I've
nice.
got no bows. And if I had any target-seeking arrows, they'd be sticking out of your backside by now.
You're not
Hey,
very
you could at least
pleasant.
be polite.
Well, you weren't, I guess. That's only fair. Goodbye.
Well, that's enough talking. I have a gnome to rescue.
If you say so.
I wonder why the merchant's even present. Maybe he's just here for comic relief. Or perhaps eventually we will get something of use from him, because he's been nothing but a distraction thus far. Well, let's go talk to the assassin type here, who I'm pretty sure helped us with the board.
Greetings, stranger.
Right back at you, dude. Who are you?
Who are you, and what are you doing creeping around here?
That's nothing to do with you.
Are you some kind of a spy?
No,
You want to sell me something?
no.
You wouldn't happen to have a bow and arrow, would you?
I need a bow and arrow. You got anything like that by any chance?
I can get you a bow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah? What do you want for it?
Nothing.
How unusually generous.
That never happens in these
Go to the
games.
trader and tell him that you want to buy 98 copper pots. The price doesn't matter.
I've had enough of copper pots. I spent half a day in the dragon's cave making stupid copper pots.
98 of them.
Just do it. Then I'll get you your bow.
Okay. Our paths will certainly cross again.
You know what I just realized? This guy's voice actor is the voice actor that does Geralt of Rivia's voice in the Witcher series. That's cool. I did not know he was in this game. Awesome. Well, let's go buy 98 copper pots. I bet he doesn't have them. We'll have to go get them for him.
Good day.
How do?
And at last we know what use we have for the merchant.
I'd like to buy some copper pots.
Great. As you can see, I've a wide range of different pots.
I need 98.
98 copper pots? That's not going to be cheap.
Gold is no object. My client has more than enough.
I see. Well, I'd love to take all that gold from your pockets, but I don't even have one single damn pot.
Well, then why did you even...
Certainly.
And by the way, are you training to be a ventriloquist because your lips have not been moving at all here? Goodbye.
Well, that's enough talking. I have a gnome to rescue.
If you say so.
Okay. Well, we did what you asked for. Geralt. We'll just call you that since we don't know your
Greetings,
name.
stranger.
White Wolf. So we did what you requested.
I've asked the merchant about the copper pots. Good. But he hasn't got 98 copper pots.
Of course not. Wait here. I'll have your bow in a minute.
And now we've helped him make a profit. He'll go get our 98 copper pots, sell them to the merchant.
Isn't there a story about some guy who sold his soul to the devil?
Faust. Sell them at an exorbitant price to the merchant so he can make a profit. I'm just conjecturing here. And there's no one really willing to buy them, so the merchant's just going to be out. Which seems a horrible thing to do to him, but he did try to cheat Wilbur, and he's not a very pleasant faun or satyr, whichever one he is.
If I go waltzing out of here, I'll be disqualified and Mazaz will have won the contest. That would mean death for Wilbur, and for me too.
Okay. Well, at least we know now that we don't have to leave this camp for anything till this is all over. That is good information to have. I wonder if we have to just walk back and forth so that the guy comes back. You still don't have any bows and arrows, right?
Have you got a bow and maybe some targets?
I've got no bow.
Hey, you...
Okay.
Well, that's
Bye-bye.
enough talking. I have a gnome to rescue.
If you say so.
I don't know why I never noticed this. This merchant's name's Bill, which is a pun on Billy Goat. So maybe Nate bleeding at him isn't such a bad thing after all. Bye. Alright, are you... Oh, no, I don't want to turn the thing. I want to go back. He's back. Cool.
Hey, you there, hoodie guy.
His name's
Where's
Geralt.
my bow?
Geralt of Rivia.
Here.
Thanks. Why do you do that?
And that sounded
Maybe he
very
just wants
different.
to keep me busy here a while.
Like a
so
very
that the
different
Shadow Army
voice.
has enough time to surround the camp.
I don't think that's it. Wow, that's a really... That bow is made of antlers, it looks like. Or bone, it says.
A mighty bone bow. No telescopic sight, but not bad.
Which I think antlers are. I think antlers are bone. Some horn is keratin. And rhino horn is actually hair, I believe, mashed together really tightly. But I think deer antlers are actually bone.
A primitive stone arrowhead. Damn sharp.
We need a shaft for the arrow.
The less I have to speak to that guy, the better.
Okay, but we still need a shaft for the arrow. Where are we going to acquire that? Especially since we're not allowed to interact with any of these polearms, spears, and bigger spears. I don't know the actual name for those things. Probably just spear. There's a scythe. And we can't do anything with the antenna. Do you have an arrow? Or a stick? Just a stick.
Hello,
I've got your 98 copper pots.
What?
Really?
Let's talk about the price.
Well, we don't need them now.
Of course. I'll tell my client that the goods are available and have a few sacks of gold sent over.
Oh, that's much better than what I was
Is
going to
honest
say.
hard work finally going to pay again?
No.
You do know that I won't let you get away with deceit.
Yes?
How are you
No,
going to stop us?
That's clear.
Same thing?
Have you got a bow?
I've got no...
No. All right.
Well, that's enough talking. I have a gnome to rescue.
Yeah, we have to
If you
find
say
a
so.
shaft for our arrow, probably some twine or glue to attach the arrowhead, and that's why we still have the feather for fletching. Okay, I was wondering why we still had this thing. Good to know. There's got to be a stick here somewhere. Can we not just take one of these? There's a stone there we can't really interact with. I'm going to do a pixel hunt here, guys. If it takes too long, I'll just make a cut and we'll be back in a minute. Sometime later. Okay, guys. Apparently, I've overlooked something once again. It wasn't in the other scene or in the tent. I think this is our stick. Or a tree, at least. Let's look at the tree. Looks like a very young tree.
The tree stump seems to have been lying there so long it's sprouting again.
Oh, it's growing from the log here. Okay, let's break a branch and make an arrow, shall we?
Isn't it sometimes astonishing how everything in the world seems to have a purpose?
Yeah, sure. Can we trim this thing off so it can fly straight?
A straight tree branch around about 1 meter long.
But it's got a little thingy with a leaf. Oh well. Well, we don't have twine. Can we just combine them without that?
Almost an arrow already, but it's not going to fly straight as it is.
Okay, so you took the little twiggy branch off. That's good. Fletchings.
A beautiful homemade arrow.
I mean, honestly, Nate, it's a whole lot better looking than I expected from you. I'm sorry to say that, but it's true.
A beautiful homemade arrow.
Okay. What did you say about
a
the
mighty
bow?
bone bow. No telescopic sight, but not bad.
Okay. Do we need to combine? No. I guess you'll just do everything on your own as far as shooting goes. Well, let's go back and make our first attempt, which is sure to fail. And then we'll have to do our pot adjusting or whatever.